another Swordburst 2 live stream. Yesterday, if you guys tuned into the live stream, you know that we were doing the egg hunt for Swordburst 2, and we actually managed to finish one cycle of the egg hunt, which took us about almost around 5 hours to do. So this time we're going to be doing it a second time, and then next Saturday we're going to be doing it for the final time. The reason why we're doing it 3 times, for those who don't know, is because when you do the egg hunt cycle 3 times, you get a skill at the end. So I'm only going to be doing 1 cycle per stream, just because I feel like 1 cycle is enough, at least to keep my sanity. So I'm going to just do 1 cycle. Yesterday was our first time doing the cycle, so we took a long time to do it since I didn't really know too much about certain locations and stuff. But this time, because I have more knowledge on how to do things, it should go by a lot faster this time. So we'll see how fast we can do it. Hopefully, like maybe 3 hours, 3 or 3.5 hours maybe. I think that should be a good enough amount of time. Welcome to the stream, T-Man. Alright. I do need to pull up Mustache's video again, because some of the videos, or some of the locations in the videos were the first location, so there was no need for me to continue on some parts. But this time there might be eggs in like the other locations, so I'll have to figure out where those are. I know where all the locations are on like floor 1, floor 2, floor 3, but some of the floors I'm gonna need to redo again. Alright, so let's go floor 1. Also, I want to make sure that I do join a small server. So let me go ahead and just join a 1-player server. Reason I'm doing this is because it just makes it a lot easier. Because if you join a bigger server, you're going to have a lot more people gathered around the egg areas. And when you have players camping around the egg areas, it makes it very difficult, because it's essentially the servers are all server side, or the eggs are all server side. So that means that everyone can see it when it spawns, and then whoever is the first to grab it gets the egg, and then you'll have to wait until it spawns again, which can take a little bit of time. So that's why I just prefer to go into a small server. That way you don't have to worry about other people trying to steal the egg. So alright, we're gonna grab this checkpoint over here. So that checkpoint is going to be our kind of center piece, because we're gonna go to the first location here, which is, we're not gonna grab that checkpoint, not yet. But all we need to do is just simply climb up this way. And then there's going to be a tunnel that we can go into. Now, I've never really explored this area of floor 1. Haven't really taken the time to, or didn't really have a reason to, but it is pretty cool. Alright, and then over here you just come and check behind the tree. It's not there, so that means it's probably going to be inside of the dungeon. Alright. Second location then is going to be, I believe it's going to be over here. So it can be behind here, over here, or over here. It's not here, so that means it's probably going to be in the last location, which is behind the doorway. So if we go ahead and take a look at, or not this way, if we go this way and then go to the door area. If it's not the door area, then it most likely is on cooldown, in which case I'll probably just end up switching servers and then just finding it again. Okay, so if we go over here and we look behind here, it should be here, but it's not. I'm gonna look the other way. It's not here either. Alright, let me go ahead and reset. I'm gonna take a look behind that tree one more time. Welcome to the stream, Josh. This is the location that I found it last time. Also, if you notice, we're also getting a bunch of kills on the way. That's very good because we do have to grab the Egg of Brilliance, which is the one that is a 1 in 10,000 drop chance, or it is a guaranteed after 1,000 kills. So we can do some operations after stream. Yeah, we can. We'll play some of the challenges. I think we have everything we need to do a lot of the challenges in Legend because, you know, Josh already has social engineering. I have pickpocketing and all that, and then you have the electrical and hacking as well. So we pretty much have everything we need to finish up a lot of the challenges. Let me just check to make sure. Okay. Might just be on cooldown. It's supposed to be right here. Right over here. Let me see, hold on. Oh wait, I missed the location. It was not that one. It's actually this location here. There we go. Okay, I messed up the location by a little bit. There we go. That first egg is done. Let's go over to Red Veil. Social engineering is kind of useless. You just need level 1 for most stuff. You do need level 2 if you want to do undisturbed occupants, because remember, you cannot open up the vault with the guards there, and the way to lure those guards out is by doing some social engineering to move them out. You can do a sound lure, but it doesn't last that long. You're going to need at least 30 seconds to open up the box and then take the box out, and then if you want to take the catch, you can do that too, but you need at least 30 seconds. The sound lure doesn't last 30 seconds. It lasts at most probably 10 seconds, and then they'll walk back. So this is why social engineering is needed. And remember, undisturbed occupants, you cannot take them hostage, you cannot knock them out, and you cannot kill them. So there's no other option that we have to do undisturbed occupants other than luring them out using social engineering. There is one thing that you can do with the person who watches from that bulletproof window. So in the room with the vault keypad, on her laptop, there is something you can do with hacking where you can essentially hack into her computer, and then you can send her some kind of email that lures her out of the room, and then that's when you take the opportunity to open up the vault and then do your operation. That would be the most ideal way of doing it. Okay, let me find... I need to find that checkpoint from yesterday. So you need social 2 and some hacking. You also need pickpocketing as well, because remember, you can't knock them out, so you're not going to be able to get any of their materials if you don't pickpocket them, because the only other way you can get their materials is probably through knocking them out or taking them hostage, but you can't do that. So yeah, there are some skills that are necessary in order to complete undisturbed occupants. Because it's not a matter of like finding gimmicks in the game. It's more of like you actually need those, otherwise it just becomes impossible to do it. Because like if you think about it, right? How will you get the card or any of the materials that the head of security or the manager is holding if you don't have pickpocket? There's going to be some necessities that you're going to need to complete the missions for the challenges. And there are ways that you can gimmick some of the challenges, but not all challenges can be gimmicked. Alright, let me just go ahead and check these two locations. Someone was already taking the first location. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check the other locations. So the first location is going to be down here. I believe you take a right into a left. Okay, hold on. Let me do this one more time. Just to make sure I know what I'm doing. Hold on. Hold on. Let me find this location. I forgot exactly where it was. Take left turn, go right into the room next to it. Okay. All right. So take a left, and then there should be a room to the right. This way. And then the egg should be right here, but it's not there, so it's probably on the pillar of the boss room. Okay, so for the boss room, need to take a right, left, right, left, straight. Okay. Found our way there. Boric is still there. Let me see if the egg is in here though. Egg is not in here. Might be on cooldown. Okay, in this case, I'm going to probably just make my own server. Because if too many people are waiting, then I'll just make it myself. There is a 2-player server here. Let me try this one first. All right. Yeah, so the part that takes the most time is probably just waiting for the egg to spawn. And then also just finding where it is. Because you can search all 3 locations and then they're in none of the locations because it's on cooldown. So that's just the difficult part. And then also the fact that if people are staying at those locations, then they might just end up grabbing the egg and then you don't know if it's on cooldown or not. So that's the difficult part. But we'll get through it. Again, best way to go about this is to probably just get a really small server or just make your own server. But if you do make your own server, you got to keep in mind that because it's a fresh server, it's going to take some time to spawn. So I think about 2 minutes. So just got to wait out the 2 minutes and then you'll be fine. Okay. I think I have to approach from this side, right? Yeah. Go, no egg there. Okay, so I'm gonna check the bottom side then. Now the wiki did say that the egg does not despawn until someone picks it up. So assuming that it's in a location where it's in that second location where people don't typically check, then I'll probably end up getting it there. Otherwise, we're going to be in a pretty... It's going to be a pretty long search for this. Take a right here and then just go down. Okay, and then, yep, go down, take a left. Take a left, take a right, and then should be in that other room. Okay, take a right, and then it should be in here on like next to the kobold foot, but it's not, so it might be inside of the boss room. Otherwise, like if it's in none of those locations, then I'll just make my own server. Okay, and then go to the right, go to the right, take a left, and then go straight. They might both be waiting. One might be waiting on that pillar or that structure, the hill, and then the other one might just be waiting inside of the boss room here. Let me see if it is here. It is not. Doesn't look like it's here. Yeah, it doesn't seem like that. Nope, no, it's here, it's here. I see it. There we go. Done. Alright, moving on to the 3rd floor. Alright. 3rd floor, from what I remember, first location, or actually before, every time, you gotta remember every time to go into a small server. I keep clicking on the server, so it keeps putting me in like a medium or large size server. I have to manually click for a small server for this. All right. So the first area for this is gonna be right down there. Like basically right in this crevice right here. It's not there, so that means it's not gonna be there. So in that case, it's probably going to be in the other location. So I'm going to just go around like this. And then I think... Yeah, you can just do this. Oh. Okay, make sure you jump though. But yeah, you can just basically enter the door if you just shortcut your way here. Right? And then enter from, because the tower itself is transparent, so you just enter through here and then jump. Never mind. I think I missed it. Oh, it's fine. I'll just end up going from this route here. So the other route I take is by going up here. Or you know what? Let's go from here instead. me find a way to jump up there. Because I don't want to go the long route. So that's why. Okay, so I go here, and then afterwards I do a shadow step, dash, roll. Never mind. I kind of undershot that. Alright, let me try it again. Gee, how big? The server's kind of big now. Let me just go ahead and make a new server. In this case, well, let me join this 3-player server. Why does Swordburst 2 have so much rubber banding? It's mostly because of the speed and the lag as well. Because there's basically a check that makes it so that if you go too fast, it will rubber band you. So there's kind of like a speed limit, sort of, in the game. Okay, so I'm gonna go for this part right here because this is the most outstretched part. So shadow step, dash, roll, perfect, right onto the platform. Okay, I mean the other path you could take was the one I took earlier where you go behind the tower, but I ended up missing it twice. So, yeah. So the second location is to check at that spike area. So there's a little spike area right over here, and it's not there, so I need to look at Mustache's video again for where the third location is on the 3rd floor. So first location is in that crevice, second location is at the spikes, and then last location is going to be in the oh, okay. It's like in a little parkour area. I see. Okay, so you basically go up the ramp, enter into the little snow horse cave, and then kind of parkour your way into that room. And it should be in there. Okay, let's check it then. So it's basically in this side. So you go here, and then you want to let me just get out of my bat skill. Come up here, right? And then, yep, see, it's right there. Good. Unbreakable ice is done. So now we can go ahead and move on to Hidden Wilds. Hidden Wilds, I know where all the locations are. Okay, already 24 minutes in, we already have 3 of the eggs. I don't know if that's good pace or not, but again, make sure. Oh, this is the only server. Okay. Well, let's see if we can end up getting it. Alright, so the first location of this egg is going to be next to this stone structure here. It's on the right side, so it should be inside of here, but it's not. So, yep, it's not in here, so it's probably going to be inside of the mini boss room. What we'll do is we'll go in here, and then go through here, go into the mini boss room, and then we're going to check behind this pillar here. It's not there, so it's probably going to be inside of the boss room then. So we'll exit out of here and then go into this side instead. Go through here, and then this takes us to the boss room, or to the dungeon. And then it's not going to be in the boss room, but it's going to be in the middle of the dungeon. So right after the stairs area is where it should be. If it's not in any of these 3 locations, it's probably on cooldown, and I'll just reset and make a new server. So go through here. There's a lot of checkpoints in the dungeon. I'm not sure. I think it's because people kept dying. But it's going to be in here somewhere. So like right here is typically where it is, where that person is standing. Alright. So I'm just gonna Go back. So they're standing there, but I'm gonna check the other locations again just to make sure, because I mean I have missed the eggs before, so because I missed one of the checks or something. Yeah, so it's supposed to be in here, like right in here somewhere, but it's not. Okay, let me check the mini boss area one more time. Enter here and then go behind pillar. Not there. Let me make sure I have the location correct on the first one. Look outside for a waterfall. It's gonna be behind that waterfall. Okay. It's not here. Okay, I'll just make a new server then. In that case. Unless someone has already done that. Nope. So I'm gonna make a new server. Go ahead and exit out. Go to another random floor. I need a feature in Swordburst 2 that lets you rejoin the same floor. Because if you try to rejoin the same floor, I think it prompts you to or it says that you're already on that floor. So for example, if I open up the travel menu here and click this, you're already in this area. So I have to either manually select from here, but because Hidden Wilds only has one server, I can't do that. So I have to block someone and then exit the floor and then rejoin it. So a little bit of some extra steps, but not to worry. We are in a solo server though, so this does help. I'm gonna start a 2-minute timer as soon as we load in. There we go, 2-minute timer, and pull up the egg system wiki just to make sure if it is 2 minutes. Yeah, they appear every 2 minutes. Once they spawn, they don't disappear until a player picks them up. Okay, so we'll go ahead and head to the first location, and then if it's not there, then we'll just check the other 2 locations. Wait 2 minutes and then just check if it's there or not. Yeah, because if I can't find it in that server, then I'm just gonna make a new server and just wait the 2 minutes. Okay, so first location is waterfall, and it's gonna be behind this waterfall, like right around here. I'm just gonna wait for it right there. 1 more minute to go, and then we'll check the other locations. We're half an hour in, 4 eggs. To keep in mind, there are 22 eggs, so right now we're currently about like a 1/7 of the way there. Some eggs are easier than others. I think the ones that take the most time are the waiting ones. So the ones where you have to wait like 15 minutes for the eggs, those are the ones that take the longest. And then also Egg of Brilliance, which is a 1 in 10,000 or 1,000 pity guaranteed. That one took me a while yesterday. So those 3 eggs, or actually 4 eggs, because Dragon's Egg, Egg of Dawn, Egg of Despair, and then oh, there it is. Okay, got it. Perfect. Oh, that was even 2 minutes. I think it counted based on when I loaded into the server, but there we go, we got it. Egg is done. Going to floor 5. I also know where floor 5's locations are. Okay, here we go. So first location, actually again, let me check the server, because let me join this 2-player server. Egg of Mid. But yeah, as I was saying, the waiting ones are the ones that take the longest. So there's 4 eggs that require you to wait. 5 eggs technically if you want to count Phoenix's egg, but Phoenix's egg is pretty fast. Like for me, Phoenix's egg only took about 2 minutes. Dragon's Egg, Egg of Despair, Egg of Dawn, and Egg of Brilliance are the ones that take a long time to do. Egg of Brilliance is easy if you have good luck, but I'm sure you guys know what my luck is. It's actually surprisingly, my luck actually turned around today. We actually ended up getting Perfection Style on my main account. So funny enough, I have Perfection Style on my main and I have Perfection Zone on my alt account. So it's kind of a weird dynamic. I have the zone on one account, and then I have the style on another account. So I don't know who's going to be the one to get both first, but there's still about 4 days left to get the rest of the you know, the rest of the stuff. So I'm just gonna be, if I'm not playing Roblox, then I'm just gonna be in the AFK chamber of Basketball Zero, just collecting a bunch of like money. And how good is the AFK chamber? It's not bad. I think in a full day's worth of waiting in there, I got about 300,000 cash, which equates to 150 pulls. So I mean, you know, if you think that's a good amount of pulls, then go for it. But I do it because I have nothing else to do. I just put my character in there, and then it just grinds it for me, basically. Because like, I mean, you know, it's like, you can just play the game or you can just buy pulls, but I don't do that. I don't want to buy pulls because I feel like that's kind of like the easy way out. I'm not going to buy pulls. No, thank you. Luck where I was got an AFK chamber too, which I might use before NEL Reen drops. Okay. I think I might be able to pull Reen with my alt account because currently I've been building up pulls for my alt account, like the Woven account. Right now on the Woven account, I think I have around like almost 200 lucky pulls. I think that should be almost enough to get another world class, but I could be wrong about that. Because funny enough, I got Kaiser on my alt in less than 10 pulls. So maybe my luck is starting to turn around. Is it in here? Let me see. Doesn't look like it's here. Yeah. That spot's like a glitched spot. So it might be there, it might not be there. Not sure. Second spot is like behind here, right here. And then third spot's gonna be behind Sejun. Hey Kaiser and Don Lorenzo. Yeah, it's not here. It's like right between his back legs here. Okay, let me just check Mustache's video again. I want to make sure I have the location right. It's like underneath that bridge area. Could just wait the 2 minutes. I feel like it's in that first location. Or I mean, I feel like it's been 2 minutes since I've been searching. So it's not here. I'm gonna check Sejun one more time, and then we'll go and check. We'll go and check the first location again. I would hate for the egg to be, if you guys remember yesterday, Blooming Plateau, we had to kind of do some maneuver to get that egg. That was a tough one. Okay, let's see. It's not there. All right, I'm gonna check that first location then, because it's not. It's clearly not on these two locations, so we're just gonna check this other one. All right, I want to get at least maybe 7 done within the hour. We're currently on number 5 right now. Yeah, it's not there. I can't see it. Like, it's supposed to be visible here. Can't see it, so I'm just gonna go back and check again. Yeah, tree plus 2 apotheosis and the obsidian titan. Very good. Is this true? I can't verify. I haven't read the Blue Lock manga, so I don't have any say in that argument. It's not there. It's probably at Sejun then. If not, then we'll just change servers and just move on. I'm not willing to wait. Because it's probably at the first location. If it's not, yeah, it's probably... Okay, moving on. Go ahead and block and... go back to spawn. Is there another server? Oh, there is. There is this server here. I'm gonna check this server real quick. If there's another server, I might as well just join, because they already have the 2 minutes finished, so... Yeah, first location is I'm probably not gonna shoot for. Okay. Just jump off here. No need to waste extra time going around. Okay, I'm gonna grab this checkpoint here, just in case the egg is there, and I just can't grab it. Looks like it's not. Is it there? It is there. Oh, he just grabbed it. Okay. Well, there you go. I gotta wait another 2 minutes. Okay. Oh, hey, hey, Jim. How you doing? All right, so the egg just got, someone just got the egg. So yeah, I'm waiting another 2 minutes for this. It's fine. 2 minutes is not too much time, as long as it spawns into place where I can grab it, or maybe it's in the house, or behind the house, and then or Sejun, then I should be okay. Yeah, it seems like most of the eggs have been fixed, so there's people coming and going, so someone else is hunting for the eggs in the server. I see. I mean, like, what I'm trying to channel here is just the fact that if someone grabs the eggs, it's a 2 minute cooldown, right? Before another egg spawns, so I'm waiting for that, for the 2 minute cooldown to be up, and then I can just start walking and finding what the next spawn location is. It's either here or behind Sejun. This is the June statue. And after this, we got to get the glistening light. Yeah, glistening light. Yeah. All right, 2 minutes should be up now. Okay, 2 minutes is up, so it doesn't spawn here. Let's check Sejun. If it doesn't spawn as Sejun, I'll come back and check this house, just to be safe. And then if it's not in either those locations, that's probably in the first location again. Is it at Sejun? No. Okay. Reset, and then it'll teleport me to this. Check the house one more time. Nope. Alright, it's probably at the first location then. Probably. Probably. Oh, did they take it again? Oh, you know what I could do instead? I could wait in the first because my checkpoint is already in the town. So if I just wait at this first location, if it's not there after 2 minutes, then I could just reset and go to the other checkpoint. Hopefully it didn't capture that checkpoint. Okay, good. Didn't capture it. Yeah, I can just wait. Like maybe here. For 2 minutes. And then we should be okay. Okay, let me start my 2 minutes here. I hope Blue Lock Rivals adds a gun so I can shoot John and Kaiserman. The Zula any event is goofy. I haven't played into the anniversary event. I've only been doing the rolling one and then just my dailies. I haven't done any of the cube related stuff, which I'll get to it eventually. Okay, so I'm just waiting 2 minutes. 1 in 3 chance that it spawns in this spot right here. If not, we reset, go to town, and go from there. If arm swipe can't ignore iframes, then golden defense shouldn't. Well, I don't know. I don't think I have any say in that. I don't play Blue Lock Rivals enough to know what moves are broken and which ones are not. So I can't really help you on the argument there, Josh. Okay, I got like 1 minute, 25 seconds, according to my timer. Let's see, BGM is still here. BGM's the only other person in this server, so I don't gotta worry. I don't have to worry about anything. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So that's done. Egg is not there, so I'm just gonna reset. Check the town instead. Left side behind the building. Nope. Maybe it's behind Sejun then. I think I see it. Yep, I see it. I see it. There we go. Good. Egg of Dunes is done. And I got Egg of Dunes as the accessory. Look at that. Alright. Next is Helmfirth. Helmfirth is a small town, so don't have to worry about too much. The two locations that I know of are underneath the water, near the forge, and then behind the statue at the rekindled Unborn. Go into a small server again. Golden defense ignoring iframes like lefty shot was able to. I see. Alright, let's go ahead and check. So we're gonna go ahead and check right behind the statue. Oh, yep, it's right there. Okay, easy. And I got Egg of Glistening as an accessory too. Okay, perfect. Fast, easy, no problems. Alright, so that's 7 eggs down. Less than an hour. Into Luma Gloomlands, going to a 1-player server. That's teleport failed. Let's go into this one instead then. Yep, there we go. 1-player server. Check behind the big mushroom, and believe the other one is to the side of the dungeon door. And then the last one is inside of the 4th room inside of the dungeon. In the 4th room within the dungeon, yeah. Okay. So go ahead and just first go over to Frogazoid area, which is right here, and then check behind this mushroom here. It's not there, so next location is to the left side of the dungeon door. So left side here, right? Or maybe it's on the right side. Don't see it. Yeah, so it's probably inside of the 4th room. So I believe that's 1st room. 2nd room. 3rd room is right here. And then 4th room is the next one. And it should be on the top. Yep, it's right there. Look, if it's not in any of these other locations, it's probably going to be in the 3rd one. Done. Egg of Luminosity done. And let's go to Blooming Plateau. This is the one that I'm kind of iffy about. I forgot the locations for this one. I think that it was in the middle of the pond, underneath the bridge, and then the 3rd one was somewhere else. Pro servers have been falling off. I mean, boy, I haven't found good server at all. I feel like this is just talking about like pro servers in Basketball Zero. Basketball Zero pro servers are probably gonna be a bunch of like jackpots and jackpots and imperfections. If I'm being honest here, it's, I don't know, like those two styles are just unbelievable. Alright, I don't remember exactly where it was. I think it's like behind here somewhere. No. Behind here, right? But it's not here. It is not there. So it must be underneath, maybe? Oh, I fell off. It's either there or in the middle of the pond. Not exactly sure. Kaiser, Corona, and Dawn mostly. I see. That's interesting. Second one is in the middle of the pond. It's not here. That's for sure. Not in the middle of that pond. Not over here either. So it must be inside of the castle. I'm still kind of confused on how Corona works. Like the pass, so it's basically a pass that returns to you. Are you able to? Can you cancel the pass? For example, can you just pass normally to your teammate and not have it return back to you? That's something that I'm kind of wondering. Alright, I'm gonna grab this checkpoint here. Yeah, if they kick before it passes back, I see. Okay, check behind here. Not there. Steal is annoying. Yeah, it's basically a command steal. Command steals are kind of... I don't know if I really like the idea of command steals. Okay, I cannot find it at all. Okay, it's probably not in any of these locations. I'm gonna go into this one player server. Cannot join. I don't want to go to the 5-player server. That might... Okay, let me check this server. So, egg is not there. Is it in the middle of the pond? No, so it's probably going to be inside of the town. Inside the castle then. Otherwise, I'm just going to make a new server and wait. Nope. It's not in either of these locations. Alright. Floor 8 is being a bit troublesome. Unless someone already picked it up and I have to wait the 2 minutes. Which in that case... Okay. Let me check the thing again. So under the bridge... Oh, sometimes it could be on top of the house. Interesting. Oh, wait, no, it could be on top of here. It's not in the pond. It's like on top of... It's like somewhere over here. Hold on, let me check the video. Maybe GM. Looking for this egg. Could be at the castle. Could be floating above the castle. I don't think it is. Follow me? Okay. It's not here. Okay. It's not there, then let me check the bridge area one more time. Oh, it's in the bridge. Oh, okay. I found it. I found it. Okay. Okay. I can't. Okay, this one I have like trouble grabbing because of its position. Its position is very iffy to grab. Turn off thy bat skill, please. I can't grab this one. This one's just floating in the air. Okay, I'm gonna go from here. Oops. I did not want to turn on my bat skill. Okay, this is not good. Got it. There we go. A little bit of a movement, and I got it. Okay. Varrock. I forgot where Varrock was. Varrock was so it was Gargoyle Portal. The 6th rock or something like that. Main boss room to the right. Yeah, okay. Small player server. I'm kind of surprised. Surprised with you since 2022, I guess. 2021 even. What I'm trying is you still play Swordburst 2. It's better than Swordburst 2. It's still you keep streaming it. Yeah, I do. It's because like it's getting updates, so I might as well just cover whatever updates whatever updates come out. Swordburst 2 was kind of in a dry spell for a while, so like there weren't any updates coming out for a bit, and then after some time, updates started rolling out. So that's why I'm just doing this. I haven't streamed Swordburst 2 in about like 2 months since yesterday, so this is just something for me to do, but yeah, I still stream Swordburst 2, because it's still getting updates. Like I think, I don't know. It kind of depends on the player, on whether or not something is worth playing. I think, you know, if every time Swordburst 2 comes out with an event, I might as well just give it a shot and see. Just, you know, see if I can have some fun with the event or not. This one's pretty, if I had to give my honest opinion, I think it's alright. It is like, I do like the fact that it's stepping away from traditional grinding, because, you know, you guys know that I've been doing grinding way too much in Swordburst 2, so this is kind of like giving me a break from that. But I do like the concept though of the egg hunt, but there are definitely improvements that can be made. But I like it overall. I'm still wondering what these question marks are for. I don't think we ever talked about the question marks. Hey, look at that, it's right there. Careful now. Good. Underworld is done. And we're gonna go ahead and go to Transylvania. Transylvania eggs. Let me try to remember where this egg was. It's at the small village behind the house. Uh-oh. The question marks are asking why eggs made. Okay. Sure, Josh, sure. Sure. Okay. Let me go back to Mustache's video. So first location is gonna be it's gonna be in that glowing tree area. I see. Okay. Yeah. It's gonna be in that little glowing tree area to the left. We'll check that location. If not, then we'll just go to the other two locations. We're almost done with the 12, with like the first 12 eggs of the floors, and after that we can, the other floors, the other eggs should not be too much of an issue. But I will need help on the BGM one, if anyone who wants to join in and help, because we're gonna need 5 people for that one. Can help if you need someone. Okay. We'll get to that egg in a little bit. Just give me a second. This one looks like it's okay. It's not there. It's supposed to be here in the red area. I don't see it here, so it's probably not in this location. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's here. Okay, so second location it is then. I mean, I was subscribed to you back then. I used to watch your streams because I enjoyed by playing Swordburst 2 to watch someone that plays it too, fighting with the same person. Yeah, it's pretty fun to do that. And I mean, I'm still playing Swordburst 2, so I'm gonna be moving on to different stuff eventually. Because you know, Swordburst 2 you can only do so much in the game now. I pretty much, if you want to kind of call it like beating the game, I've already done that. I have a pretty strong weapon. I have the strongest armor in the game right now, so. Yeah, I'm just kind of, there's not really much else I need to do in Swordburst 2. So that's why eventually I'm going to be moving on here. Oh, okay. There's like some kind of location here. Let me grab this egg and then we'll go from there. Okay, maybe it's in this location. We do this and then over here. Okay, hold on. Let me get the right location. So he climbed up the yeah, he climbed up here and then got up here, and then from here took a left, and then it should be behind here. Got it. Okay, easy. Egg of Torment is finished. Let's go over to Hypercidia. I have 5 more goals than assists in Blue Lock Rivals. 5 times more. Good job, Josh. Really goes to show that you're a striker. All right, let me check the locations here for floor 11. First location behind Zos portal, and then okay, I remember the locations for this. I remember. It was behind Zos portal. It was inside of that little green area, and then it was inside of the dungeon in that little parkour area. Let's hope that it's not in that parkour area. Maybe it's a good thing that it is in there, because it is kind of difficult to get there if you don't parkour. So we'll see though. But let's hope it's just here, so we can just move on and get through our day here. Behind Zaz portal. Nope, it is not there. All right, let us check the green area then. green area. Yep, it is right. It is there. Wait, never mind. That's a player. That's a player. Never mind. Okay. It's not in that green area, so it must be inside of the boss room then. Okay, I can go check. No problem. Yeah, a little bit of a parkour we can do. And for me, I don't know how you do it without Shadow Step and Spirit Dash, but the way I get into that area is by doing Shadow Step and Spirit Dash, because it's basically so far that you can't make it with just Spirit Dash. I've tried it before, and I just can't make it. So I have to use both. I Shadow Step and then afterwards immediately Spirit Dash, just so it gives me the maximum distance. Okay, so from what I remember, it is... Well, first of all, we gotta move. Is it fair to say Josh is the reason for my declining mental health? What did he do to make your mental health that way, D-Man? Alright, so yeah. So first things first, we're going to grab that checkpoint. Make sure it's grabbed. Good. And then we're going to go ahead and do this. And we will first just take out all of the enemies here. I don't want them getting in my way. So we'll just... This and Spirit. I missed. I wasn't aiming properly. Try this again. So I got to aim for that pillar right there. So Shadow Step into Spirit Dash. I missed again. Okay, one more time. Okay, so we got there, and then we're gonna land on that yellow spot over there. So there we go, and now we just kind of walk the rest of the way there. And the egg location will be like, yep, it is indeed right there. So we just go ahead and walk. Yeah, this one's a bit tough to get if you don't have like the skills. But there we go. We got ever-flowing energy. Very easy. And now let's move on to the hard one. The one that we took almost an hour. I think we actually did take an hour on this one. Sector 235. The junkyard one. The junkyard, the Lemore incident, and then the one that was outside of the map. I still don't know where the third one is though. So I heard that Phoenix did fix this. I just don't know where the third location is anymore. Because the third location was said to be outside of the map, but if Phoenix did fix it, where is it supposed to be? That's my question. All right, junkyard. Nope, it is not at the junkyard. I think there was a exploiter there, but okay. All right, let's go to Lemore then. And then, yeah, if it's not in Lemore, and if it's not in the junkyard, then we'll just go into a different server and search for it. Because this one was the most time consuming for me, and it was only that because I couldn't find it wasn't present in any of the areas. Thank you for the small talks. Yeah, all right. Kralix, thank you for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Thank you. Let me just see if I can figure this one out. There might be people waiting here at Lemore, actually. Yep, there is someone waiting at Lemore. Okay, I will check junkyard one more time. If it's not a junkyard, then we'll just keep going. Keep running until I complete essential personnel. Okay, that's good. I don't know when I'll be done with the stream. We're halfway, actually. Yeah, we're halfway now. Someone here is waiting for the junkyard one. Okay, so nothing in this server, so we'll just go ahead and move to a different server. I'm gonna assume it's not gonna take 5 more hours. No, it's not. We're already halfway. At this point in like yesterday in the stream, when we got to floor 12, it was 2 hours, 2 hours or 2.5 hours already. Right now we're currently an hour in, so we're faster than yesterday by 1 hour and a half, by 1.5 hours. So, but this might be this egg right here might just be the end of us. Because the floor 12 egg is just unbelievable. I don't know what else to say about this one. I mean, you just have to find it. I found my egg at the junkyard. And it took, I think, about an hour to find that junkyard egg. So it depends on whether I can find this egg or not. And this is me doing it without knowing the third location. Because, again, I'm just doing this from either Lemore or from the junkyard. Because I don't know what the third one is. They might have just posted on the wiki or something. I'll probably check and see. Now, I could just end up waiting in some place, right, to get it. But the thing is that the eggs do not despawn until someone picks it up. So if it's in that third location that I don't know about, it's not going to appear in any of the other 2 locations until someone picks up that egg. So let's see, it's not here. Let me check the wiki, see if it's here. Oh wait, no, they changed it here. Okay, they changed. No, they changed it. They changed the locations. Okay. The wiki. Yeah. The wiki changed the locations. Here we go. Now I kind of know. Okay. I can search with confidence now. So, first location, junkyard. Junkyard remains the same. Second location is changed to be second and third location are towards Lemore, but one is next to the first pillar at Lemore, and the other one is behind a car. Behind a car that is towards Lemore. Yeah. I checked the wiki for floor 12 spots. I'm pretty sure his video is outdated. Yeah. And I mean, Mustache did mention that, you know, his, like, he did mention that for floor 12, you know, it's probably going to be outdated. So, yeah. Anyways, before reaching his dungeon, turn left. Like, turn left inside of the dungeon. Let me check the exact. That looks like it's coming down from the roadway. Yeah, it looks like it's coming down from this roadway here, but is it? Maybe it's further ahead. I'm not sure. It says that before reaching Lemore's dungeon, turn left. So, because his picture. No, wait, that's inside of the dungeon. Wait, no. I get it. It's inside of the dungeon. It's just you turn left. So I think what he means by that is like before you reach this area, you turn left, and then it should be behind the car, like behind this car right here. It's not, so it's gonna be inside of the dungeon. If it's not in the junkyard, if it's not inside, if it's not behind that car, it's got to be at the pillar inside of the dungeon. And if it's not there either, then it's gonna be on cooldown. But let's hope it's at that pillar location. That way I don't have to search anymore. It is there. It is there. Okay. Thank you, Venix, for fixing that. Why did I leave the game? Oops. Why did I leave the game? Alright, next one is Egg of Calamity. Anyone want to help me out with or BGM, you mind hopping into the battle arena for this? For Egg of Calamity? Yeah, Brilliance we're skipping. We are skipping Egg of Brilliance. I hope the Sector 235 egg saved. I hope it's saved. I hope it's saved. It's saved. Okay, it's saved. Nice. All right, Ballerina, we go for Egg of Calamity. Otherwise, I'll just probably pop my ult in here for a second. All right. Yeah. I'm just gonna. Oh. Just gonna hop over here and then go ahead and bring in. Bring in the cool guy in here. Mr. Cool. Give me one moment. It's lagging. Oh, way over there. Okay. 1 in 10 chance for this. Wow, doing this with a tree is nuts. Okay. Okay. See. Okay. Okay, the the summon pistol is not gonna do much for me here. Nope. 1 in 10, by the way. 1 in 10. 1 in 10. 1 in 10. For this. Could just do this with an oracle instead, but forget it. I'm sticking with my tree because I don't want to switch my weapon. Oh, that desync. Just use Source Storm Chain, actually. This might make it a bit faster. Nope. Still does not. One in 10, 1 in 10. Okay. Come on, we can do it. Wow, okay. One in 10. Oops. Wouldn't using bad armor make more sense? Does he even have any other armor that he can use? No, he doesn't. he doesn't have any. He doesn't have any other armor. I can give him one, but trading would take too long. Especially because of inventory issues. This is just interesting. Okay. All right, come on. No, sir. 1 in 10 is. Don't they have to hit you? Do they? Okay, there, he hit me. I just assumed that if you just killed any play, because I did with Oblivion yesterday. Oblivion, I don't think Oblivion hit me. He just let me deal damage to him. That doesn't make much sense. Okay. Trying to make this work, but it's 1 in 10, guys. 1 in 10. Okay, here I'll have him hit me a little bit, and then yeah, we'll just do the rest. One in 10. One in 10, guys. 1 in 10. BGM is here. Hey, BGM. BGM's invincible. Man. Dude, BGM, I don't think that's gonna work. I honestly don't think. No. No. BGM's. I don't think BGM's method's gonna work. There's just no way. Oh, never mind. Well, we got it. There you go. There you go. Thank you, BGM. 1 in 10, guys. 1 in 10, everybody. 1 in 10. All right. Starlight. We get to do Phoenix's egg next. I'm gonna go to floor 7 for this one, just because floor 7. I think I like doing it on floor 7. I don't know why. I just do. Okay, let me put my guy back at the in basketball 0. Floor 7. All right. And maybe we can even get Egg of Dawn too. Who knows? There's a chance. All right, this one we don't particularly need a big or small server. We just need a server. So all good. All right, let's go ahead and look into the sky. Look into the sky, guys. And maybe we'll see something cool. I don't know if my tree is getting in the way here. Let me do this instead. Look up in the sky. Well, that's one flash. Gotta do 4 flashes. Two flashes. Okay. Looking for 3. Three flashes. One more. One more. Four flashes. Got it. Egg of Starlight. Okay, perfect. So now we gotta do the egg. Yeah, Egg of Plasma. It's time for BGM's egg. Here we go. Okay, Mr. BGM. We're gonna need our 5 people here. Actually, let me join a big server for this. The bigger the server, the better. All right, let's do this. Oh. Well, that ruined my bat skill. There we go. All right. Let's do this. All right. From what I remember, it's basically train around the train area, then you turn right. BGM statue should be there. You don't have to say plasma anymore. You just have to step on the plates, and then once 5 people step on it, should be good to go. And then just from there, just start collecting plasma eggs, and then everything is good. There we go. So according to BGM, if you step off of it, it turns off, then it's not on cooldown anymore. And yeah, so now it's not on cooldown. There we go. There we go. All right. Remember, yeah, there's one over there. There's one in the train station. And by the way, is this like a is this a group effort kind of thing? So once everyone collects like every egg, everyone just gets the egg, right? Is that how it works? Because it seems like a group effort. Check DMs. Let me see. Nice. Congratulations, Josh. Good job. Yeah, I think we can get undisturbed occupants done. With all three of us there. So we'll probably end up doing that after stream. I got social too? Okay. I don't remember what I have. I might have social too. Or maybe something else. Because I have pickpocket too. I have lockpick too. I think I have social engineering too. Not exactly sure though. Not 100%. Collect, claim your egg at the statue. Got it. So we got all the eggs now. Or we got all the fragments. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that was pretty easy. Alright. Next one is I'm at 45. Okay, nice. Oh, I gotta do Atomic's egg. I gotta trade inside the maze. Okay. This one I'll just end up trading with someone. Or just give me 1 second. 1 second. There's a lot on floor 10. Dragon's egg is here, Atomic's egg is here, BGM's egg is here. There's the floor 10 egg is also here. It's a lot. All right, let me go into the maze, do a quick trade, and then we'll move on to the next one. All right, almost 2 hours. So we're currently 1.5 hours in, and almost all of it. We're almost done with. We're a little bit more than halfway done. The waiting ones are the ones that are gonna take a long time to get done. And yeah, if we finish early, I'm not doing another cycle. No. We're doing another cycle on Saturday. I'm not gonna go through it 2 times in one stream. No, thank you. Okay, so now I gotta trade with someone. Give me 1 second. I must bring in my backup. Do a quick trade and then we should be good to go. Oh, I disabled it. Oops. There we go. Yeah, the only person who can trade with me is myself, because I don't think anyone's willing to wait this long for me to do one trade. The only person who's willing to wait this long for one trade is me. That's the only person I know of who will wait that long. Egg of conflict, done. Okay, back to basketball 0 he goes. I'll make that trade two times longer. Oh, Josh is in here. Oh, Josh is in basketball 0. Okay, into the AFK chamber we go. All right, so after this is Egg of Glacier. Okay, this is the one that that Flan helped me with earlier. Trade requests. Turn that off. Okay, so this one I'm gonna have to figure out. I'm pretty sure I remember where most of the locations are, but we'll see. Oops, I forgot to go to a small server again. Josh, are you gonna AFK chamber? What's the plan? Dang it, I'm just doing some dailies. Okay. I'm gonna go to a small server. The smallest server I can go into. Yeah, I'm gonna be on the AFK chamber. If anything, I might be, my playtime on Basketball 0 might actually surpass my playtime on Swordburst 2 this week. So, like every week, Swordburst 2 is always the game that has the most playtime. But this time Basketball 0 might take that now because of AFK chamber. I mean, AFK chamber is not bad. It, you know, you have to get lucky, but it's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. That snowflake is not there. Okay. Yeah, this snowflake is not here. It's probably on cooldown. I can collect the other ones in the meantime. I think the other one that's very easy is the pastry one. Pastry's very easy as well. Okay. My overall on Basketball 0 is 82. Nice. It doesn't go any further than this. They're all on cooldown. They're all... What's my overall in Blue Lock Rivals? Like what, 162? Something like that. Just 119? Okay. Only 119? Okay, this is just... Let me see if I can get the other snowflakes. Okay, I'm slipping a lot. I don't remember any of the locations. I'm gonna have to rewatch my stream from yesterday. Okay, let me pull up my stream. Thank you to Mustache once again for the video too. Okay, it's time to try to find wherever this is. So that one's the, okay. I found it. Actually, I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I'm going to just check where all of these snowflake locations are. Okay. So the first place is... Well, the first place is always the castle area. Yeah, just go around here, and then you'll eventually reach this castle, and it's inside of the castle somewhere. I have no idea how long it was, because when I did it last time, it was already finished with the cooldown, so it's gonna be a while for this one. Just fix my stuff here. Okay. Yeah, it's already. It's just not here. Let me just figure out the other locations first. Yeah, so you can pick up the snowflake. That's one. So the other one is over there. So you cross this side. Oh. Next one is down here. So go over here, and then on this angle part, jump down, and then jump down again on this side. It's right there, yep. Pink snowflake, done. So this next one is inside of the dungeon. Which I hope I can actually go into the dungeon. It rubber banded me. I think the rubber banding just killed me there. Okay. That's not the skill I wanted to use. I think, yeah, like this. Just need to jump up here and then go to this small area here. Okay, and there. Alright. So we got one snowflake. The castle one I'll probably get last because it's probably still on cooldown. So here, and then what we do is we head up the stairs. And right here. So turn off bat skill here. And then you do some kind of sideways jump to get up here. And then you can move forward a little bit to do this jump. This jump will allow you to get up here, and then from here you just where do I go from here? Yeah, and then you just jump up here, up there, keep jumping. Okay, and then we get up here. Jump up here. Jump here. Oh yeah, this is the one that's hidden underneath the thing. Oh, someone's already here waiting for it. For the black snowflake. All right, so we'll end up getting that later. But the snowflakes do save across servers, so not worried about it. And then last one is gonna be on the other side, over here. So just jump over here, and then if I remember, it was basically at the end of that. It was over here. Drop down to the white area, and then yep, the snowflakes right here. Okay, a lot of memorization there. But we managed to get that one. Let's see. This might be the last Swordburst 2 event or event for a while. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I think this is fine for now. Cause like, I don't mind waiting for the next one, Atomic, but yeah, just thanks for the update though. Thanks for the update. Oh, got it. There you go. Purple snowflake is done, and then the final snowflake. Is the one over there, the black one, which let me do this again. There's a reason why, but I can't really explain. That's fine. That's okay. If it's not something that you can share, then that's okay. I mean, You guys take your time with whatever you're doing. Like, I think, if anything, just go for it. Just take your time and do what you guys gotta do. Alright, let me see if I can remember where that black snowflake location is. It's basically over here, right? Yeah, it's basically over here. Yeah, it was right here. I'm just gonna wait for it. I don't know how long the cooldown is for this, but I might wait. Do I want to wait, or do I want to just go into another server? It does transfer servers. I might just transfer servers. Okay, let's do this. Let me go into this server here. If it's not in this server, then I will just wait for it. I'll just wait it out. Can you enter the dungeon from the back side here? That's what I'm wondering. Cause like I would prefer to do that. You can enter from the back side. You just gotta make sure you don't rubber band and fall into the void. Okay. Black snowflake is... Yeah, stop right there and then just side jump. Okay, good. This way. This way, and then you just jump, jump, jump. Jump, 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 jump. And then jump over here. Jump over here, and is black snowflake there? It's the other way. It is not. I'll just wait it out. Alright, I'm waiting this one out. However long it takes. So after this, we're gonna skip Egg of Despair, Egg of Dawn, go straight to Pastry, and then after that, we just have to do the waiting ones. Man, okay. Egg of Pastry, yeah, Egg of Pastry is fun. I like that one. Yeah, the beach area. Dragon's Egg, yeah, we're gonna have to wait, and then yeah, Egg of Dawn and Egg of Despair. Egg of Dawn, or you can get lucky with Egg of Despair, Egg of Dawn, and Egg of Darkness if you go into a server that's already existing, and then hopefully it spawns like in a few minutes. Because if you go into a fresh server, you have to wait the full amount. So if it says wait 15 minutes, you gotta wait 15 minutes. Which one do I want to do first, though? I think Dragon's Egg I'll do first, out of the waiting ones, and then we'll do Egg of Despair and then Egg of Dawn. Because Egg of Dawn and Egg of Despair are both 15 minutes, but I feel like I can get away with Egg of Despair a little bit easier than Egg of Dawn. But we'll see. We're currently about 2 hours into the stream, or an hour and 57 minutes. So much faster. Yesterday, at this point in time, we were already 3.5 hours into the stream. So we are faster by an hour and a half. So we're still on good pace. Yeah, so yeah, Egg of Darkness, Egg of Dawn, Egg of Despair, and then we finish off with Egg of Brilliance in the boar farming area that we did yesterday. And then from there, we should be good to go with the second, and then just end stream and move on. Yeah. He's TPing away. That's fine. Yeah, I'm just waiting here, because I need to get this egg, or I need to get the snowflake. Yeah, CP to a new area. Because if you have someone waiting in the area, then you might as well just skip that area, because they're probably gonna end up getting it first unless they're AFK, but which I don't know why they would be. All right, Egg of Glacier. Oops. I was searching for the for stuff on the comment section. All right, so no one has an idea of like how long it takes for the Egg of Glacier stuff to spawn. That's fine. It might just end up being 15 minutes or something like that. I don't know. Just a waiting game. Just a waiting game. In terms of like, yeah, like the waiting ones here, not a big fan of. I would like to see what's it called? Like I would definitely like to see ones that involve a little bit like more than like in terms of what other like egg hunt tasks that I want to see. I want to see like one with parkour. So like there are some that do have like parkour in them. Like for example, this one has a little bit of parkour. The Egg of Despair one has a little bit of parkour. But yeah, anything that like has you do like a little bit of an obby, because those seem pretty fun. Maybe it's just me being impatient, but like I just don't like doing these waiting ones, because I just sit there doing nothing until it spawns in, and then once it spawns in, I just grab it and then just move on and wait for the next one. And the fact that there are 3 of them that you have to wait for, no, 4 of them, the Glacier, Despair, Dawn, and Darkness, all of these ones you have to wait for, it's a bit much for me personally. Let's see, anyone else in the server? 2 more people in the server, just waiting for this one snowflake whenever it decides to spawn. It's the last one I need. Black Snowflake, Egg of Glacier, done. Okay. I'm glad they transferred servers though, so thank you. Whoever implemented the snowflakes being able to transfer servers like that, thank you. Let me go into a small server. 4-player server here. Alright, if the donuts don't spawn, we'll have to wait for the donuts. But hopefully they do spawn. They're right next to each other. The first donut is like, I usually go to the disco first, and then we'll come back to this elevator. So, disco first, and donuts are there. Yep. That's one donut. There's a donut back here. There is a donut right here. 3 donuts. 4 donuts right there. 5 and 6 are on the bottom side. There we go. That's 6. So then you leave the disco and then you go to the elevator right here. And then this basically takes you to this area here, and then you just collect the rest of the donuts here. This area took me half an hour to find yesterday because I just didn't know where it was. It was at the spawn the entire time and just completely missed it. There's probably one more. It's right there. Make a pastry, done. Okay, so I think that's all the easy eggs out of the way. So now it's just the waiting ones. Let me check to be sure though. So stat menu. So we are missing Egg of Darkness, Egg of Dawn, Egg of Despair, and Egg of Brilliance. We have every other egg though. Yep. Okay. So it's time for these ones right here. For the waiting ones. I'm not excited for them, but we gotta do them, so let's just get them out of the way. Okay, so yeah, first of all, I'm going to start with Egg of Darkness, and then we will go to Egg of Despair next, and then Egg of Dawn, and then finally finish off with Egg of Brilliance. I'm going to assume that there's going to be someone waiting there already. If not, then that's good for us, but if there is, then I'll probably have to end up doing a server switch until I find a brand new server. Nothing we can really do. There's 2 people waiting there. Okay. So, yep, let's go ahead and block and move to the next server. Okay, and then back into Transylvania. I'm going to keep probably just blocking servers until I find a server where no one's waiting. These big server here, I guarantee someone's waiting in them. So I'm just gonna switch. I'm just gonna switch over. Yeah, like anything with more than 3 players, I will probably end up just switching. Transylvania. Let's try this. Might be the last one before we end up finding a new server. A brand new server. Okay. Let's move out of the way. Okay. Waterfall sounds are nice. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and just see if anyone's waiting there. If they are, switch servers, move on. Nope, no one's waiting there. Okay. Free spot for me, I guess. Alright, let's see how long it takes. Not sure how long this server has been up, but I'd estimate this is gonna take like probably 15 minutes to wait for this egg. So we'll see. He's like, I think that's what it was last time. Last time when I got Dragon's Egg, it was in a brand new server, so I had to wait the full amount. Here, because the server has already been up, I don't think I have to necessarily do that, but we'll see how much shorter it is. You know, this could be just a fresh server as well, and I would have never known. But because there's no one waiting here, I mean, I might as well take the opportunity. And maybe we'll get lucky. Who knows? Two hours in, 2 hours and 9 minutes. Okay, more people are entering the server now. Let's just get this egg quickly and move on. I don't want to have to compete with anyone else. No, someone else is here. Yep. Yeah. Again, if you see someone just waiting, just move on. It's better to just find a server when no one's waiting, or make a brand new server, than just, you know. That's my advice. Having done this once already. Alright, any day now, Dragon, any day now. Any second now. At most, assuming that all of these are like 15 minutes or so, the most amount of time that we're gonna have to wait for these is 45 minutes. That's a lot of time if you really think about it. That's a lot of waiting. I don't know if I'm willing to wait that long. There's so much waiting. That's basically like almost a whole hour of just sitting there. And I don't know. I don't know if that's ideal or not. My ult keeps getting zone spins, by the way, on Basketball Zero. Which we don't need zone spins. I need zone spins on my main, but my ult doesn't need zone spins. Only needs style spins. But he's getting money for it though. 6,000, that's enough to do 3 rolls. One egg of darkness. So not all eggs are, not all eggs are server side. There are some eggs that are client side. Like for example, the BGM egg is client side. The egg of calamity, the PvP one, is client side. The Phoenix's egg, Starlight, that's client side. Brilliance is client side. Conflict is client side. And pastry is client side. So like I would say probably like a third of them are client side, not all of them. Most of them are server side, but some of them are client side. Almost there, almost there. This is some riveting gameplay. Egg of Darkness. Okay, finally got that one done. Let's go to Egg of Despair. Hypersidia, 2-player server. Egg of Despair, here we come. And then Egg of Dawn. Alright. Okay, so the Egg of Despair is found by taking the OG route. So basically, OG route is coming down here instead of going behind, and then instead of going through there, you go through this yellow portal over here, and from there you go ahead and follow the bridge as normal. If like for those who played the original Floor 11, you would know this route. And then you would just come down here, go inside of this tunnel. You'll see like some kind of white tunnel here. What you do is it's there. Yeah, so you basically want to set up your summon tree like this. And then basically like climb up. Can you get this out of the way, please? You want to climb up your summon tree. Whichever side is the right side. Because basically you're trying to get up this trust area. So climb up your summon tree. And then go up here. And then you want to just like... Actually, oh, there's a player waiting up here. But yeah. But basically it's up here. If you want to get it. I think what I saw before. Yeah, it was already up here, but yeah. Anyways, new server. But yeah, these guys already claimed it, so I'm going to a brand new Transylvania, or not Transylvania, Hypercitia server. But yeah, but it's basically up there. You just use your summon tree, climb up, and then you're good. Alrighty. There's a lot of Hypercitia servers, so I'm probably not gonna do a solo server for this. I might have to if you know, if it comes down to it, but I would prefer not to. I don't even know how he got up there. I didn't see his avatar up there. So I assume, I don't know, maybe he got up there by TPing? Who knows? Not exactly sure. Someone's waiting. I can see. I see someone waiting up there. Alright. No problem. Go to this server. 457D. Any server that doesn't have anyone waiting there, I'm just gonna... Let me see. But if I do use the new server, it's gonna be the full 15 minutes. I would rather not endure that. I don't want to endure that, so I'm good. Bat skill, by the way, very, very good. Don't see anyone up there, so I'm gonna probably get there myself. Move out the way, please. This shadow figure, these shadow figures always get in my way. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and wait up here. So it should spawn like all the way at the top here, like right here. So I'm just gonna wait for it. After that, we just have Egg of Dawn, and then we're good to go. Egg of Dawn, and then the Egg of Brilliance. But Egg of Brilliance is something that we'll get eventually. I don't know how long it took us last time, but we were farming so many boars, so I have no idea. It might have been the full 1,000, or maybe it was sooner. I'm not sure. There are other players here, so they're working on other eggs, so it's fine. Just want my Egg of Despair, and we're good. We're good to go. Another waiting game. Another waiting game. Like here, I have to check a lot to find if someone's waiting here. For Egg of Dawn, it's basically at the beginning. So you just join into a server. If you see someone waiting, just switch servers immediately. Yeah, so almost done. Basically we're at like almost 2.5 hours, 7 minutes away from 2.5 hours. This is not a speed run or anything. Trying to speed run this is gonna be tough, especially with the waiting ones. Unless you have people scouting for you. Like if you have someone scouting servers for you for when things spawn, then yeah, you can definitely speed run this. But if you don't have any scouts, then it's come down to luck. Come on, Egg of Despair. The reason why I'm doing these ones first is because they're further away from the spawn. Egg of Dawn is the last one I do because it's the closest one to spawn. These ones, like every time I have to check a new server, I just have to keep running back and forth. But Egg of Dawn is much easier, so that's why we're doing Egg of Dawn last. But of course, you guys can do it in whatever order you want. I just do it in whatever order is probably most efficient for me. So I do the 12 eggs first because those are always guaranteed in 3 spots. And they're 2-minute timers apart from each other if someone picks it up. So it's not that bad. But these ones here, 15 minutes apart, I don't know about that. That's, you know, 15 minutes apart is a long time. If you try to count 15 minutes, it's a while. 15 minutes seems to pass by pretty quick though, if you don't really think about it. But if you actually sit there and count the full 15 minutes, it's quite a lot of time. Yeah, last time what I was doing with this egg was I was standing down here, and I thought, because based on the screenshot, I thought it was like around here, but it's actually up here instead. So I was sitting here for maybe about a minute or two, and I didn't notice the egg was up here. Luckily, no one else came, so I just had to step up, and eventually I found it up here. So I'm not gonna make that same mistake again. We're just gonna sit up here. The egg's gonna be right here. I'm probably within range. I just need to click control, and we should be good to go. I think these two are working on getting the floor 12, floor 11 egg right now. The one that's probably in the dungeon area, the one we have to like kind of parkour a little bit. I don't know if they have Shadow Step or Spirit Dash, but with a duo, they can probably do it together. With solo, you probably have to do some kind of maneuver, but if you have Shadow Step and Spirit Dash, so much easier. I mean, you guys saw how I did it earlier. It's much easier with Shadow Step and Spirit Dash. And it's not even close. Okay. 2.5 hours and 2 minutes. Then Egg of Dawn for 15, and then after that Egg of Brilliance. So we'll probably get this done in like 3.5 hours, maybe. That sounds about right. 5 hours, from 5 hours down to 3.5. So 1 more hour to go for this. I'm about to do this again next Saturday. Oh man. No, at least we'll have 2 done, so yeah. A lot of people already finished it. You can tell because like most people, if you go into a game, most people already have the title, the Easter Overlord title. So I mean, so most people have already completed it once. Completing it 3 times, it's not that hard. It's not that bad. It's just the ones that are the most tedious. Again, for me personally, everyone has their own opinion on which one's the most tedious. I think for me, the most tedious ones are the ones that you have to wait for. Those ones are just, I don't know. It is so difficult to just sit there and like pass the time. You could just like watch a YouTube video, but you also have to pay attention to when the egg spawns. There's no private servers in Swordburst 2. Like I wouldn't worry so much about it if there were private servers. Like for example, if I could just have my own private server in the game and then don't have to worry about it. But that's not an option here. You can't make private servers. I think the contributors can actually make private servers, but the normal players cannot. And even if the private servers was like a Robux thing where I can purchase private servers, I would definitely purchase it just for the sake of this. Or for example, if I just want to make like my own server where no one's in there, like for example, if I just want a solo farm or something, or just check it for like check a new update, that's what private servers would be used for. Egg of Spare. So yeah, for example, like maybe at the top here, or maybe at the bottom somewhere, like just like create private server, and then you can purchase the function for Robux or something, I don't know, and it allows you to make your own private server. And then if you wanted to, you can invite other people into your private server. Like have a setting like friends only, everyone, stuff like that. I think that would just be very convenient. All right, there's a bunch of these 1-player servers. I bet everyone's just waiting for the Egg of Dawn. There's just so many servers where people are probably just waiting. Yep. He's definitely just waiting. Next server, 3 AAA or 3 AA. This is meant to be fun, right? I mean, again, I think they gave it an attempt, but there's room for improvement. You know, with drawbacks, you get to learn what works and what doesn't. For me personally, what I would do if I had to make changes, I would probably replace the waiting ones with the ones where you have to wait 15 minutes. I would replace those with like challenges, like for example, maybe a parkour challenge, or maybe some kind of like I don't know, some kind of sword swinging challenge. I don't know. I don't know how else to describe it. Just some kind of challenge other than waiting, because waiting is just it's so like it's so soul draining for me personally. It's very soul draining. That one I just cannot join. Can I join this one at least? They can be waiting for the egg, right? Yep, they're waiting. Everyone here is just waiting. Okay, let's go into this one. 90A. Waiting. Oh, no one's waiting for this one. Okay, I'll wait for it. Mine now. Yes. Servers where just no one's waiting. You just find those servers and stay in there. It's the only way you can really make this work. So this is the last one, and then we do Brilliance. The last waiting one. Oh boy. All right, guys, we're gonna be here for another 15 minutes, or maybe sooner. Who knows? Because this server has been up for a while. Depending on how long the server's been up, remember, it's every 15 minutes. So, like, if the server has been up for a couple minutes already, because I joined this server, and it's already been up. So, it's definitely not the full 15. Maybe it's 14, maybe it's 13, maybe it's 10. Whatever it is, it's not the full amount. So, we should be fine. Egg of Dawn. Please spawn. Yeah, who am I kidding? I can ask all I want and it won't spawn. How's the hunt been? It's been alright. I think that there's eggs that are pretty fun. Like, I liked BGM's egg a lot. I liked Phoenix's egg a lot. Pastry one. The pastry one was good. The glacier one was pretty good. The hunt, like, in terms of like which eggs I dislike the most, it's these ones right here. The ones where you have to wait. Those are the ones that I dislike the most, because these ones here, you have to wait 15 minutes or a maximum of 15 minutes for these eggs to spawn, and all you do is just sit there and wait and wait and wait some more, and then when the egg spawns, you pick it up, and then so there's about 4 eggs in this in the index in the hunt where you have to wait for them. It's Egg of Despair, Egg of Dawn, Egg of Darkness, and Glacier. Glacier is not technically waiting for the egg itself. It's waiting for the parts of the egg, which is the snowflakes, because the snowflakes have to spawn in. So you wait for those. Yeah. So 4 eggs in this where you have to just wait. So yeah. My grind has been alright, but I still hope I get Yato or BGM tribute from Reborn. Okay, nice. That's good. Yeah, I wish you good luck on your grind. I would also like to get one of their weapons too, but I'm happy with just like my Obsidian Titan. So currently the armor that I'm using is the Obsidian Titan. It comes from the Unborn. It's the strongest armor in the game. And does it help me? Kind of, but not really. I mean, because my old armor, the Kitchen Cavalry, was already doing a pretty good job. So having the strongest armor, I mean, it helps a little bit at Atheon and Azus, but I don't think there's more to it than that. But I am trying to get this skill though. This egg skill. This egg skill is pretty good, because it basically makes you negate 4 hits of damage, and Phoenix confirmed that it's any damage, which means that you can press the shield, or you can press the egg shield, and you can completely negate Atheon nuke. Atheon does a nuke attack. You press the egg, and then you just negate the damage. The only downside to it is the fact that it has a long cooldown. But I mean, how many times does Atheon nuke during like a full server farm? He probably only nukes once or twice. So you could just negate one and then dodge the other one, and you'll be fine. So I think the shield is pretty good, and also does damage. So it'll shield, and afterwards it'll break and then do some damage, which is pretty good too. I like that a lot. I like these support skills, you know, that really help you grind. Because, you know, sometimes it's not all about damage skills, right? Yes, damage skills help, but how often are you using damage skills? Like, for example, the downward, not downward smash, but like the sword skills, right? Downward smash, piercing dash, you know, all of that. Like, how often are you using those? I don't use them at all. But I use the support ones more. Like spear dash, shadow step, bat skill. I use all of these I consider support skills. Because they don't directly do damage. They give you a benefit. For example, like or like even Everfrost, right? Everfrost freezes the enemy for a couple seconds. Bat skill gives you mobility. The block skill lets you tank some damage. Like all of these support skill, I feel like support skills in this game are way more valuable than the damage skills. So, yeah. If you're skilled with it, you can time it like a parry. Yeah, you can do that as well. I can't wait to get it. Like I'm gonna get it next Saturday. So yeah, hopefully, hey guys, like don't take down the event before next Saturday, all right? Okay, let me get this skill before then. All right, don't take it down, please. I'm off Monday and Tuesdays, so I know for sure I'd be grinding. Yes, meteor shot I think it's used most. Yeah. Oh, Ego Dawn, let's go. All right, last one of the day, guys. We finally made it. We are here at the final egg of brilliance. And you know what Egg of Brilliance is? It is a 1 in 10,000 chance, but you can get it guaranteed after 1,000 kills. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Alright, there's a bunch of boars down here. Oh, this skill will most likely never return, so it'll be similar to Infinity Slash. Okay, well then I have to get it then. I mean, like, this is my one chance, all right? I just ask, if I ask for one thing, I just ask that you guys keep this event up for another week, please. I think Phoenix said it would last a few weeks, so I mean, I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna get it next Saturday. Is someone here doing damage? Oh, okay. Well, someone's already up here grinding boars. Next server. I don't want to steal someone else's farming spot, so I'm just if there's someone there, I move on. And no, I'm not gonna do two cycles in one stream. I don't want to do that. I'm good. I want to preserve my sanity, so thank you. So yeah, next Saturday, all right? 1 cycle per stream. Look at all the boars, man. Look at this. Look how many boars are here. Watch. Let me press my bat skill. So I use bat skill, and because I have tree and I'm using 2 apotheosis, so like my current build is Obsidian Titan for armor, tree for weapon, and then for accessories I have 2 apotheosis, which is the tier 2 shield. So I'm running a really high stamina build right now, and this basically makes it so that my stamina, pretty much I don't lose stamina very quickly. If you notice my stamina bar, it's pretty much not losing anything. It looks like I have infinite stamina. I don't think I do. I might be losing like some portion of stamina, but for the most part, I can do bad skill for like over probably 5 minutes. In terms of this, by the way, so I believe so the boars spawn in these, like, you see how they spawn in like clusters and stuff. I noticed that, you know, I think you can get about like 10 boars, I would say. If you can get 10 boars in about 30 seconds, right? That means that you can get 100 boars in 5 minutes, right? And 100 boars in 5 minutes. And then if you want to get 1,000 pity, the full pity, 5 times 10, which is 50. So on average, or if you are defeating like 10 boars every 30 seconds, then the maximum amount of time that you're going to spend getting the Egg of Brilliance is about 50 minutes. It's about around an hour. That is, of course, if you assuming that you hit full pity and you just don't get lucky. I think last time I either hit full pity or I just got lucky. I'm not exactly sure because I wasn't keeping track of the kill count. So, but I feel like I did get 1,000 enemies. Yeah, yeah. Reborn is Yato's thing, so he controls those drops. I don't mind the drops for Reborn. Because I mean, I feel like it's justified in the sense that, like, these are the strongest. The Reborn items or weapons are the strongest ones in the game, I think. Or strongest ones that you can get as a player. This is not counting, like, contributor stuff. If you count contributor, then I'm pretty sure there are contributor weapons that are way stronger than those weapons. But in terms of what you can get as a player, those are probably the strongest ones. So I feel like there's some kind of justification for that. Like, big damage equals low drop chance. Or big damage equals high vel cost. Which, speaking of vel, I've given up on the merchant, or like long ago. I remember I tried to get every item from the merchant, but then I lasted as long until the second anime one came out. When the second I believe the second anime merchant came out, that's when I failed to get all of them. I was missing one weapon, and then from there it just started going downhill. But for me, like, whenever I farm at the at Helmfirth, the Unborn at the Rekindled Unborn at Helmfirth, I usually just farm there for Vel. I don't farm there for the drops or anything, because the Vel there is actually pretty solid. 5 minutes, 100,000 Vel, or like almost 200,000 Vel every 5 minutes. Which I think is pretty good. Like, the only other place where you can get that much Vel is probably like Atheon, but I don't want to farm Atheon. The reason why I farm there, I farm at the Rekindled Unborn more, is because it's AFKable. I don't believe you can AFK Atheon unless you have someone like luring, and if you have a big enough server. But I don't think it's possible otherwise to AFK Atheon. Why did I do that? Now, the only other place that I AFK for Vel is like Eternal Garden. You guys know that branch area, the tree area? I usually AFK farm there as well. But that area doesn't really give as much vel compared to the rekindled unborn. The difference in vel is staggering. It's not even close. And if you don't want to farm an Atheon or rekindle unborn or at the Eternal Garden, you can always farm at Azus. Azus is AFKable if you have someone lure. But sometimes people don't lure, and then you're kind of just stuck there AFKing to nothing. So I think you need to have someone lure at Azus for it to work. Otherwise, you're just sitting there. You're just sitting there hitting air, which is kind of funny. For unborn, I don't think you need anyone to lure. Maybe if you're too far away, yes, but generally I don't think you need a lure for that one. Let me figure out something here. What was that one title called? This one right here. Angel's Grace. There you go. Angel's Grace is a 1 in 1 million drop chance. Imagine we end up getting it like this. It would be very, very funny. Been using the new bundle side, does 40k damage at 400. Would settle for a 60k damage and up. Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. Angel's Grace. How much damage does Angel's Grace do? Oh, it does 120,000. Okay, never mind. Angel's Grace might be the strongest weapon in the game at that point. Never mind. That might just be it. Yada's Calamity. Yada's Calamity does 90k damage, but Angel's Grace does 120. So technically, by technicality, Angel's Grace does the most damage that you can do as a player. And it also does well. Its crit rate is insane too, because it's 80% crit, which means you're gonna crit a lot with this. So instead of 120, you're gonna be dealing 200. Let's see. The crit is like 2 times damage, right? So you're gonna be dealing like 240 damage, 240,000 damage. I just realized I should do all the recruit missions for the most points. Yeah. I still have to do all my recruit missions. Like, I think the ones I haven't finished yet are like the ones near the bottom. They're not hard to do. I mean, it's really not. It's just, yeah. I mean, if you can get them done. I mean, I'll probably help you out on those whenever I'm done here. I'm on my last egg right now, Josh. So, almost done. Hey, what's going on? Saikai Games. Welcome to the stream. Stay out the first floor of the bank. That sounds pretty easy. Yeah, I mean, I think if you for that one, you just don't ever use the stairs. Oh, it's Kilvix. Hey, what's going on, Kilvix? Made a new channel. Oh, okay. Yeah, like I think Josh, like, you just basically go the long way. You probably need. You might need to find a way to get up up to the second floor. I know there's like a red door that you can go through, but that one will trigger the alarm if you pull that one. So I don't know. I had to delete my old to start fresh. Okay. Do you want me to call you Killvix or do you want me to call you Saikai? Whichever one. Entry Point takes me back to my Payday 2 days. Yeah, like so Entry Point came out with a new game called Entry Point Freelancer's Cut. It's basically like a more intricate version of Entry Point. And it's like I'm having so much fun in it. I have never had this much fun on Roblox in a while. Like because I say this a lot, but like Entry Point for me is my favorite Roblox game of all time. There is no game on Roblox, and I mean this, like in my like in all my honesty, there is no game on Roblox for me that has ever topped Entry Point. And I don't know if there ever will be. And yes, that is a very strong opinion. Yes, I know, you know, you guys out there, you guys in the chat, you guys have your favorite games and those are valid, but like for me, nothing will ever top Entry Point for me. So when I saw that Entry Point came out with a new game, like by the same developer, I was like, I gotta get on that right away. And I did. I started playing it, and guess what? I had a lot of fun. Who knew that a game that had a spin-off made by the same creator would be fun? Whoa. Call me Kai. Okay. All right. I'll keep that in mind. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, Kai. I would highly recommend trying Payday 3 too if you enjoy Entry Point. Which one's better in your opinion, Atomic? Is Payday 3 or Payday 2 better? I know that Payday is more like based on notoriety. Notoriety is basically the licensed version of Payday on Roblox. So I know that Notoriety did partner with Payday. So Notoriety is now an official Payday game, I think. Payday 2? Okay. 2 for the content, 3 for the gameplay. Okay. I mean, how much is it though? Let me check the price. Payday 2 on Steam. Payday 2 is $10. Payday 3 is $30. Whoa, okay. That is a huge price jump. That's like 3 times as much. Okay, what happened with Payday 3? Like all these I'm looking at the reviews and it says they're mixed. What happened to the game? What did they do to the game? I can gift you it for free? No, don't do that. Don't do that. No, it's okay. It's okay. Don't do that. Such area is stealth only, but the vault code can appear on the first floor. Oh yeah, but by the way, Josh, do you know what happens if you enter? Because do you know what happens when you enter the wrong code into the vault? Because it's not bad if you enter the wrong code. Let's see. It had a buggy / bad release at launch. It's a lot better now though. Okay. Well, based on what you guys are saying, I think I'll probably go with Payday 2. Payday 2 sounds pretty ideal. I don't know. Maybe I'll stream it one day. I have streamed Payday 2 before on this channel. I don't think it's. I don't know if I unlisted it, but it's. I definitely have streamed Payday 2 before. So. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to get used to Payday 2 because I think if I played Payday 2 with so Josh, like if you enter the wrong code, the alarms don't go off. The head of security, if he's still alive, if you didn't knock him out, he'll come to check the code. So there's a challenge, Josh, called wrong number, which requires you to bring down the head of security to the vault. You do that by entering the wrong code into the vault, and then you enter the right code afterwards. That's how you bring the head of security down. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, like if I get Payday 2, I'm probably gonna have to kind of figure out the system, because I'm so used to entry point mechanics that it's like, you know, I'm so used to entry point mechanics that like it just doesn't flow correctly in Notoriety. You know what I mean? Like in entry point, you can't or in Payday you can't just like, you know, you can't just knock out people. That's not a thing. That's not a thing in Payday. No, I don't know why they're. I'm gonna switch servers. I prefer to do solo farming in that area. Basically Payday 2, Payday 3, Payday 2, 3, and also Rocket League. I think you might like, since you played Blue Rifles. Yeah. Yeah. You know what game I really want to play though? I think I would love to try out like Hitman. The Hitman games, like, because Hitman is along that line where you're basically what's it called? You're basically doing stealth, right? I would love to try Hitman. I don't know how many kills we've had on the boards up to now. I'm gonna assume we're up to like 200 or 300 at this point. Yeah, Rocket League is interesting. I never played it. Maybe something else I want to try too is Rainbow Six. Maybe. I'm not big on FPS games. I know that sounds very ironic from me saying that Entry Point is my favorite game, but yeah, but I don't really play FPS that much, to be like but just because it just I haven't really vibed much with FPS games. If you like sword fighting games, there's a game called Kingdom Hearts 1. Oh yeah, Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, I've heard of Kingdom Hearts before. Sora, you know, I've seen Sora. I've seen Sora in Smash. I feel like you playing Madden would be entertaining. I mean, sports is interesting. Like I played like 2K's games before. Like NBA 2K. I played it before, but I never really got into it. I don't know. It's like maybe Madden's interesting. I mean, I'm not much of a football guy, but you know, I'm not much of a sports guy either. I'm an esports guy. You know, I like watching esports. You know, like tournaments and stuff. But I don't know. I'll think about it. Like in terms of what games I'm gonna probably be introducing, because I'm gonna be making a revamp to this channel in the summer. So like around June, July. We're gonna be introducing a bunch of like games outside of Roblox. Cause like I've been doing Roblox for so long. I need to do stuff outside of Roblox. So we're gonna be introducing things like Marvel Rivals, probably like Phoenix Wright, because I like games that like promote your thinking a little bit, you know. Phoenix Wright or Ace Attorney is like, you gotta think about stuff. So probably do Ace Attorney, Marvel Rivals, maybe like Monster Hunter as well. I know like there's the new Monster Hunter that came out, Monster Hunter Wilds. Maybe try that one out. And then also some other stuff that you guys recommend, like one-off games that I can play one time and then move on. like Kingdom Hearts maybe. Let me see what else. I know T-Man recommended like Danganronpa. See, football is addictive once you get into it, especially because they have the whole ultimate team thing and etc. If there's one game to try, I definitely try out Madden. I don't feel like it could be a mainstay series on the channel. Maybe I can give it a shot. But yeah, we'll figure it out in the summer. Cause right now I'm kind of doing preparations for it, but I'm not ready to transition yet. So summertime. If not June, then definitely July. And I'm also gonna I'm gonna try to get a new PC in July as well, because the PC that I'm currently using right now, I bought this PC in 2018 and I have never changed it. I have never upgraded any parts. It has been the same PC as in 2018. So I have a 7-year-old PC. And I mean, look, it runs fine. It's okay, but I think it's time for a change, because like I'm currently running a GTX, not an RTX. I have a GTX 1080. That's not Ti, by the way. A normal GTX 1080. I would like to try out ray tracing. So I think if anything, I'm probably gonna get just a brand new PC. I could just upgrade my current PC, by buying a new graphics card, buying a new power supply and all that. But I think I'm just gonna get a whole new system in general, rather than trying to figure out upgrades and stuff and all that. I'm just gonna get a whole new system. So yeah, I'm gonna get a new system probably into July. You guys probably won't notice any difference. Maybe the games that I'm playing will have like higher graphics, but that's about it. Well, hold on. Does Roblox support RTX? That's kind of a funny question. I don't think so. No. I don't think Roblox supports RTX normally. There's mods for it. You can get mods for Roblox, but I don't think they support RTX officially. But yeah, so in the summer, I'm probably gonna be stepping away a little bit from Roblox. I'll still play Roblox on the channel, once in a while, but I'm gonna be stepping away from Roblox. Content wise, I'm gonna be probably playing Roblox off stream, but in terms of like what I'm gonna be doing in terms of content, we're gonna be stepping a little bit away from Roblox and then introducing a bunch of new games, because I don't want to essentially pigeonhole myself into doing, because I mean I have already. I'm already in that kind of state where I pigeonholed myself into playing Roblox and nothing else. So I think it's time to just make a difference and just take a leap of faith, and maybe something will come out of it. And you never know, like if it says BGM said yesterday, because I remember BGM said that, something about, or maybe it was you, Atomic, I'm not sure. It was either you or BGM, but something about taking risks when it comes to game development. And in the same way, you can do that in content creation as well. If you never take risk, you never know if it's gonna work, because you can't always play it safe in content creation. Sometimes you just gotta go out there. You gotta you just gotta let yourself experiment. And if it doesn't work, or if something that you do just doesn't like pop off, you just pivot to something different. I think a lot of things in life is just like trial and error. If it doesn't work, you pivot to something different. I mean, because you don't want to put yourself in a position where you're stuck just doing one thing, because eventually doing that one thing does get tiring. Like you're probably gonna burn out. Like for me, I played Roblox like since I've been playing Roblox actively since 2015. The first time I played Roblox was in 2010, but I quit for a couple years to do other stuff, and then I came back in 2015. And over these last 10 years of playing Roblox, have I gotten tired of the platform? I have, plenty of times. I've gotten tired of playing Roblox plenty of times. And so like, you know, and that's why I tried out different games over the years, and I still have games that I play outside of Roblox. But Roblox is kind of like my main go-to now. And it's only because I'm having fun right now, particularly with Entry Point. So, yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do when Entry Point is over. Maybe I'll just end up. Maybe I'll wait for the next update. Cause right now the new Entry Point game is currently still in its early state. There's only one mission in the game. There's an experimental server they have they're currently working on like a different mission, which that's interesting. Also, if you do try Madden, I'd definitely start a franchise mode or superstar mode, because it could definitely be a series I would binge 100%. Superstar would be more of a personal journey. Franchise is more team based. I see. All right. I mean, I'll consider it. Sujin, where can you collect eggs? So, you can collect eggs around like different floors. I'll link you a video, that you can use. This is a video. Oh, I actually have two videos here. These are videos made by Mustache. By the way, if you guys have not checked out Mustache, very good Swordburst 2 content creator. I highly recommend you check him out. But yeah, so these two videos will definitely help you with the egg collection. Again, yeah. Mustache, fantastic Swordburst 2 creator. Please subscribe to him and like his videos. He did a great job making these videos. I mean, these videos helped out me. So, you know, so he's definitely doing us all a favor by making these. All right. We ought to be getting close now to the Egg of Brilliance. I hope we get it soon. This is gameplay. True. It is. This is some riveting gameplay right here. Also, if you guys see the Egg of Brilliance before I do, just let me know. I might just end up missing it on accident. I think it's very hard to miss the Egg of Brilliance, but like, but knowing me and my, you know, my my lack of smart, I probably I probably will miss it. I don't know. Ooh, you know what? Another game I want to play is Detroit. Detroit Become Human. Detroit Become Human is a very good game. I've already seen like the game. Like I've seen pretty much almost everything the game offers, but I would like to play the game myself. Doing all the QTEs and all that. Detroit Become Human is an insane game. Also, yeah, Atomic. I remember like you recommended me Firewatch, and I remember I played Firewatch. Firewatch was very interesting. That game, man. Firewatch had me on suspense for pretty much the entire game. I wonder if you can become a human in the city of Detroit. You probably can. You probably I would assume so. One in 10,000. I think we're gonna just hit full pity. I doubt we're gonna get Egg of Brilliance through normal drop. Because like I mean you guys saw today, we were struggling on PvP. The Egg of Calamity, that one took us like 10 minutes to get. BGM had to come and help with the Egg of Calamity. Because I couldn't get it. They need to add friendly fire to entry point. In the original entry point, they do have friendly fire. Like if you play on expert or legend difficulty, they do have friendly fire. Come on, Egg of Brilliance. Any day now. The egg was truly the friends we made along the way. It's also all the boars that I that I had to sacrifice for this egg. Should I max out drill speed? Yeah. If you max out drill speed, I'll max out lockpicking. I have lockpicking too at the moment, so I can probably max it out eventually. Yeah, eventually. Dude, wait, I want the CBRC for my loud character. The CBRC, by the way, is a rifle. It's a rifle that was I'm kind of sad that they didn't bring the sniper rifle into the game yet. They have this CBRC is a rifle, but it's like, but it's not a sniper rifle. It's just a normal. It's a normal rifle. CHA was the sniper rifle. There's no real place to use a sniper on the current map from the parking lot. The top parking lot you can. There's an achievement called Sniper Assassin. Or no, achievement. There's a challenge called Sniper Assassin. That's the only challenge that a sniper is viable in, because you have to snipe the two people inside of the camera room from the parking lot. My pistol. I mean, you can do it with the pistol, sure. If you have good aim, sure. But like, if you're asking like, but based on what you said, Josh, there's no real place to use a sniper on the current map. Parking lot. All right. Based on your statement, I have to disagree with that. Egg of Brilliance. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. We are done. 3 hours and 17 minutes. We're done. All right, we're done. We're done with the second round of the egg hunt. All right. Next Saturday is the final one for the skill. Oh man, I am so tired. I am so tired. Okay, yeah, the Egg of Brilliance is hard to miss because you literally hear like a guitar riff whenever the Egg of Brilliance drops. It's like there's like some kind of riff that plays. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and reset my index. All right, there we go. So now we finished it twice. So yeah, we go ahead and open up my menu. It is done. It is done. It is done twice. One more time for the skill. So if we go ahead and go to stats, you can see all my eggs are gone now. So yeah. Anyways, though, if you guys enjoyed today's Swordburst 2 stream, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see some more Swordburst 2, you have any other games you want me to play, make sure to let me know in the comment section, live chat, the Discord server. Check how many accessories you got. I got quite a bit. I got a few eggs here. Oh, they actually give stat boosts. 2% jump boost. That's great. I mean the jump boost is useful for Egg of Despair, definitely. That's awesome. Anyways, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Again, we'll be back next Saturday for the final egg run. I'm gonna go and play entry point. See you guys later. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you.